And we tried to understand what were the key takeaways. So instead of all of you studying all the examples in there, we started saying, what are the key takeaways that would be valuable as insight for all of us over here? And here's what we found. The first one, as we ask companies, why is innovation important? What are the benefits of innovation? When I tell you the answers, you'll say it's obvious. But here's a very simple summary of what it was. Again and again, companies who invest in innovation, right? And they say we want to grow through innovation, they get a couple of premiums. Premiums is what ultimately makes your company more valuable. Okay? The first premium they get, over there I guess, oops, is if you ask bankers, if you ask shareholders, investors, they like to invest their money in companies which are called innovative. Today, if you had a choice of putting your money in Apple or Dell, where would you put your money? Apple? Dell? Yeah? I don't think it's Dell anymore. Dell used to be a great company before, but today Dell's business model has got tired. It's not considered as innovative anymore. And so if you want to make money in the stock market, you'll put your money in Apple. Again and again, companies which are perceived as innovative have more people going to them to invest money into. And there's a premium that you get in the industry for that. In terms of brand, when you actually go out to the market to buy something, we tend to reach forward towards things that are called innovative. If you take brand and actually examine brand in terms of its core elements, one of the biggest components which increases the value of a brand is how innovative it is. And if it's innovative, you tend to buy it. Why? Because it's cool. Why? Because you think others will be impressed by it. Why? Because it probably does give you a better utility. And the example of shaving and razors and all that, you've got companies like Gillette. I don't think they seem very innovative. They did 3 blades, and the innovation then was 4 blades. The next innovation was 5 blades, right? Yeah. And yet, in the market, when you go to the supermarket to buy a razor, we tend to reach forward for the Gillette because we think it's a little bit more innovative. So innovation allows you to charge a price premium because it's a better brand. And that's the second premium that you enjoy if you are in innovation, if you are considered an innovative company. The third one is as your companies get bigger, suppliers come to you. And these suppliers come to you with ideas. They come to you with better components, whatever they're supplying to you. And companies who are suppliers tend to gravitate towards companies that are more innovative. If you were, and this is in the US as an example, GM or Toyota, today most suppliers would prefer to work with a Toyota. Why? Because Toyota promises a great future. Toyota's coming up with electric vehicles. Toyota's coming up with different ideas around innovation. GM, on the other side, is seen as something old and stodgy. It's seen as not very interesting. So if you were a supplier, who would you line up for? And this is the benefit that you get, that the suppliers, the best suppliers, line up for companies which are more innovative. The last premium that you get is if you go to the universities today in Porto Alegre, and you ask the students over there, where would you like to work? And they will tell you the company they think which is more innovative. They will tell you. In the US, if you ask students, where would you like to work? Would you like to work at Google or Microsoft? What do you think the answer is? Google, yeah? And guess what? They will work at Google for a lower salary than Microsoft. And the best and the brightest will go work at Google. Why? Because the innovative company promises growth. It gives a chance for every person a better future and space to grow. So when you look at in combination of this thing, those 4 premiums are very powerful. And this is why companies who are pursuing innovation as a strategic thrust continuously, it's a virtuous cycle. They keep on doing better and better. Right? So if there's any questions when you talk in your organizations as to why innovation is important, perhaps these are the 4 attributes that you can use to say why it is necessary for us to innovate, because we can get the best investors for the lowest cost. We can charge our customers the highest price because we've got a cooler, better brand. We have the best suppliers coming to us, and they'll give us the best ideas, the best components, and also talk about what's next. And lastly, we will have the best and the brightest working in our company.